Is gold really the worst asset you can own? How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do so and get that bell notification. Click that way you get updated with any new content. So I have been posting a bunch of different videos showcasing some of the most well-known, prominent financial gurus and their position as it relates to both silver and gold. And a lot of these gurus don't have a lot of faith in precious metals. They think that they're a complete waste of money. They think that it's only really for the doom and gloomers. They think that people who essentially buy silver and gold are more or less a bunch of morons. Now, I full-heartedly believe in gold. I continue to buy it. I love it. Can't get enough of it. And I'm sure many of you that are watching this video feel the same. And even the people that might not necessarily even own any gold really desire to actually own gold. And now there are millions, if not billions, of people across the world who own precious metals, whether it be in the form of silver or gold bullion and coins. But primarily they'll either own it as jewelry, which is arguably the most common, but also in various items, everyday items that people use, whether it be electronics like your computers and speakers and your cell phones, your cars, energy like solar panels. There's just such a huge range in which silver and gold are part of our daily lives. So today I wanted to talk about Warren Buffett. And it's no surprise to the people that are into stacking. They know that Warren Buffett's take on silver and gold is that these more or less are essentially shiny pet rocks.
If you are looking to buy silver, gold, or other precious metals, then you're going to need to head over to jmbullion.com/empire. JM Bullion is one of the world's largest and most trusted online dealers of all things precious metals, currency, collectibles, and more. So again, check out jmbullion.com/empire or copy the link in the description.
He's been on the record of saying that, gold is nothing more than a nice, shiny pet rock, and it's an asset that does not produce any money. I'm going to play this quick sound bite from Warren Buffett, and then I will continue to talk about my thoughts on how wrong he is as it relates to precious metals, specifically gold.
So if you decided to go with a non-productive asset, gold, instead of a productive asset, which actually was earning more money and reinvesting and paying dividends and maybe purchasing stock, whatever it might be, you would now have over 100 times the value of what you would have had with a non-productive asset.
Okay, so now Warren Buffett says that gold is a non-producing asset. This is something that's also been stated by, Dave Ramsey, who I've featured a couple of his videos on this channel before. And I just want to point out this historical data showcasing just how high gold has risen over the years. Let's take a look at this chart here. In 1915, the price of gold was $19.25 per ounce. Today in 2022, gold is at $1,654 an ounce. That is an 8,492% increase. Now, if my numbers are wrong, forgive me. I used this calculator online. But the point is, if you look at point A to point B, the price has skyrocketed, more or less. Now, it's taken 100 years to get there. But the point of the video is to just demonstrate how gold holds its value over time. And yes, people are going to argue that's because the dollar has gotten weaker. We know that. But the fact still remains that gold has risen from $19.25 to $1,654 at the time of the recording of this video. Now, macro trends allows for you to account for recessions and inflation. So let's take a look at the numbers based on inflation. Now, with inflation-adjusted figures in 1915, gold was $570 an ounce. And like I said, today it's $1,654, which represents a 190% increase. Still a significant gain. So I don't understand. In my previous videos, Dave Ramsey was saying how gold has been relatively flat for many, many years. And I think he said that it's only gone up maybe 1% over the last 5 years, 7 years, something like that. Now, we all know also that gold fluctuates, just like anything else, just like stocks, bonds. I mean, there's always going to be highs and lows. It fluctuates. A lot of different things factor into the price of gold: supply, demand, futures contracts, the strength of the United States dollar, interest rates. But the fact remains that gold is something that is cherished and loved by millions, if not billions, of people across the world. And it is a very good way to store wealth and to preserve your wealth and to lock up your money so that way you don't just waste it on a whole bunch of nonsense. Now, I'm curious as to what you think in the comments below. Do you think Warren Buffett is completely wrong, or do you think he actually has some merit, that he's right? Now, he does definitely say that investing in the stock market is something that everybody should be doing. I don't disagree, but I do think that it is relatively foolish for somebody to discount an entire asset class, an entire way of storing wealth, because it might not produce money as quickly as one would prefer. A lot of people that are into stacking view this as a hedge, as insurance, as a way to protect yourself from an SHTF situation. If there's a global or even just a national economic collapse of the United States dollar, people think that gold will protect them, and I do not disagree. I like it because it has helped me be a lot more disciplined with my savings, and to be honest, it's a lot more beautiful to look at different gold coins knowing that this stuff has real value compared to just holding some of that paper that we've got, those promissory notes that continue to decrease in value every single day. So silver, very important to stack as well, but in my opinion, gold is where it's at. I've moved more of my stacking into gold over the last couple of years. I've stated this on the channel many, many times, and I'm curious if any of you are more into silver or gold, and definitely let me know in the comments down below. But do you think Warren Buffett is completely off his rocker, that he's completely wrong, or do you think he's right? And do you think that essentially people that stack gold and silver and precious metals, do you think we're all a bunch of fools, a bunch of idiots and morons? Let me know in the comments down below.